watching Ravens and Eagles and stories about Haida art.
I like to live without having to answer to.
My name is Gilkaga de Ewens, but I'm commonly known as Frank Paulson. What motivates me? Wanting to be independent. I wanted to be my own boss. I wanted to have my own time. I'm not a very good employee. It's a good thing I became an artist because there wasn't much left. It's very competitive, making jewelry. I mean, nowadays, there are so many people doing it, the market is getting bigger and bigger and bigger. My clan is the Raven clan from Skidans, and my crests are the two-fin killer whale, the mountain goat, the moon, and the bear. I was taken aside early and told to take my inspiration wherever it came from. There are so many very talented people in Skidegate and Masset that I'm humbled. I see other people's stuff and I'm impressed. I see how much work goes into it to be successful. I see Robert, how hard he works, and Reg, and Don Yeomans, and Bill. Bill probably never had a moment in his life where he wasn't thinking about that project or his next project. So if you're an energetic person and you want to be self-sufficient, be an artist. The process of creating a piece sometimes involves just being in a place where you're happy with where you are, with what you're doing. You don't want to be somebody else, someplace else, doing something else. If you're happy right where you're at and you're living in the moment, you're an artist. The process is up to the individual. My process, draw a center line, make it balanced, try to get some proportion, have some depth, and have a strong center where your eye come to, and put enough into it so that you can make the person, make his eye work a little, make some artistic demands of them. I think if you don't make them work a little bit, they probably won't appreciate it. marketplace affects almost everything you do when you're working in smaller gold and silver pieces. They tried to tell me what to work in, what carat, what size, and I fight that as much as possible and try to do what I want to do in my vision. But generally, price points and the seasonal part of the market determine the trends. And to some extent, yeah, I'm pretty much, if everybody's going that way, that's the way I'm going. I kind of engage the energy now. I don't go against it or try to be difficult in any terms, and I try to impart as much of myself on it as possible with all those constraints. As far as Haida art changing, I think its evolution is at its peak. The form and the function of it has reached the point of application where you can put it on almost anything, as long as you have a space where you can have enough room to balance the design and make it function. As far as it changing, you'll have to leave that to the next generation and then maybe the generation after that. But it's such a powerful traditional art form. Traditionally, in its traditional form, it is so powerful and so unique. I don't know what the motivation would be to change it. If you want influence, you have to go to where the center for market is, for where the museums are, where the galleries and the collectors are, where you have access to private collectors. It's more about making yourself available and being in the art scene, not being art lazy. Fun is what I do best. Some days there's just not enough time to have all the fun you want, you know. I get up early, I love the mornings, I love golf, I enjoy tennis with my pals, going for a walk. I thoroughly enjoy fishing of any kind. So it doesn't make any difference if I'm walking on the beach or I'm sitting in my room or playing my guitar. It's all fun. It's all mentally relaxing. It's meant to purge all that tension that comes from trying to be creative, trying to be spontaneous, trying to live in the moment, trying to make something that's a little bit beyond what you made before. And I think that's where the real tension comes from in his art, is trying to outdo yourself.